we doing?
Well, we're hanging in there. Good for a few more years.
Good. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. How's the ship lose its pseudo-gravity?
You mean centrifuge? I guess it just loses its symmetrical balance somehow, throwing the ship off its rotation. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Hey, let's ask Haya. Haya, tell us how a ship loses its centrifuge.
It would take a great weight disturbance within the hull of the ship, a weight disturbance great enough to offset the ship's axis balance. For this particular vessel, it would take a mass just greater than 300 pounds moving within an arm of the vessel. Once the balanced rotation is violated, the ship is doomed.
Haya, can you clarify the effects of this great weight disturbance?
The hull's synthetic gravity is lost. Its directional systems are rendered useless, sending the ship in a staggered spin to the void of space. When this anomaly occurs, the crew and ship are lost.
A mass of over 300 pounds? What in the world could weigh so much?
Sorry, there is not enough information at this point to formulate a valid hypothesis.
What's with all the sudden interest in centrifuge anyway?
Well, 7 previous attempts at this mission, they lost theirs somehow.
What 7 previous attempts?
You mean you haven't listened to the last transmission from Earth?
Not yet.
Greetings, crew members of Man of War.
Whoa! Pause transmission. Can't we get a better picture than this?
No. We passed the perihelion of Venus. In fact, we lost total contact with Earth 4 hours ago.
Damn. Continue, Haya.
As you may already know, within the hour, you are to bridge the Perihelion of Venus, making further attempts of communicating futile. We would like to congratulate you on your displays of endurance. It is not every man who can withstand a 7-year journey to the vast nothingness of space. The main reason of this transmission is to disclose a very shrouded piece of information that the Council has painstakingly voted to release to you. Your mission is a final attempt following 7 other failed attempts of this very same mission. The 7 earlier missions tumbled off into the vastness of space after they lost their centrifuge, just after reaching the perihelion of Venus. In fact, it was just days after they received their final transmission. They were never heard from again. Perhaps this bit of information will help you to avoid a similar fate. Now, that this unpleasantry is over with, the Council mandatorily discloses at this point your mission objective. You are presently carrying out a CMD 4-class transport mission. You will reach bulk subpoint in 3 years, 238 days, and 17 hours. This is the final transmission from Earth. Carry on, and may God be with you.
Did she just say we're on a CMD 4-class transport mission?
That's what I heard.
Why'd they wait so long to tell us?
Regulations.
You know what a CMD 4-class mission transports?
Yeah.
Women for sexually pleasing men on space stations. We got a sex machine down here.
That's right. And don't get any ideas there, Matt.
How long's it been for you?
What?
It's been 3 years since we left Earth. Be kind of nice to go down to the hold and take a little peek at our woman, right?
Matthew, as your captain and friend, I'll ignore that last statement. It's a violation worthy of expulsion to interfere with cargo.
I do apologize for my lack of self-control, but we got a woman on board for the sole purpose of having sex. That's got to do something for you, man. Sir.
Matthew, a lot of money was spent to train us to sustain for long periods of abstinence. You got a problem with that?
I understand that, Captain. But a woman for the specific purpose of sexually pleasing a man. Can you imagine what she must look like? Long legs, soft skin. Long, dark hair. Her breasts. Man, oh man, Caleb. Her breasts.
Sergeant, my orders are to preserve this ship, its mission, and its cargo. And not one regret will cross my mind after I put a bullet in that thick, ugly skull of yours, if need be. Good?
I see.
Why don't you go clean something?
We're at Breach Point Marco in 8 hours.
Whatever.
What's the problem?
With all due respect, Caleb, I say we flip a coin. Whoever wins gets to go have his way with his woman. We freeze her back up, no one will have a clue, and hell, we'll all be happy.
Happy? An entire civilization rests on our ability to complete this mission. If there's a devil in hell, there's no way I'll allow you to screw with that cargo.
Oh, she smells so her touch. Soft feel of her touch.
Matthew, I would hate to shoot you.
Yeah, well, I'd rather take a bullet. Hiya, explain to me the specs of this woman down in the hold.
Sure, Matthew. She has long brown hair, dark eyes. She weighs 312 pounds. She also...
What? How much does she weigh?
312 pounds.
They sent a 312-pound woman to sexually please men?
No, Matthew.
Is this not a CMD 4-class transport mission?
No, Matthew. This is a CMB 4-class transport mission.
What the hell is that thing in there for?
Hey, Matt, you want to come up here a sec?
Hey, Captain, you're not going to believe what I just found out. Apparently, we misunderstood her mission title. We got some kind of a... What are you doing with that thing on?
I've poisoned the hull with hydrocyanide. You will be dead in a moment. Thank you. I'll tell her you said hi.
Caleb. What did you do?
Caleb, Matthew's life readings have been terminated. Is there a problem? Caleb? Caleb? Is there a problem?